Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve the problem 1520. The book that I'm using is this book, the Cost Accounting 9 edition. The first required asks us to allocate the cost by using the direct method cost. First step is using the budgeted overhead cost, which is $600,000, and multiply by 40% divided by 75, because as you know 40 plus 35% give us 75% in total. And which give us the $600,000 in total. And for the IS, we should use $2,400,000 multiply 30 divided by 90, which gives us $800,000, and then multiply by 60% divided by 90, which gives us $1,600,000, and in total we have $2,400,000. This is the first step. So now we are going to allocate to the operating division. The first line is simply just copy from the problem that we need to write down all the budgeted overhead costs before allocation. And the second line is allocating the AS. These two numbers coming from the first page that we calculated before. And then the third line should be the allocation of the IS cost. So the total budget here, we have $0 total budget under support costs for both AS and IS. And the total operating cost should be the equal for $24,208,000, which is exactly the same that we have in the problem. So this one is the direct method, which was so easy. The The second method is a step down method, allocated AS first. So for this method, we need to use 100% of support work supplied by AS. So we need to write down $600,000 multiple 25% and then 40% and then 35%, which gives us 100% of all AS support cost. Just write down the line same as before. So first line is budgeted overhead cost before allocations. And then allocation of AS first. In this part, please note we need to add them up all the support costs, which is $2,400,000 plus $150,000, which gives us $2,550,000. And then we are going to allocate this number to the government and corporation. I just highlighted for you. And then here you're gonna have 2,550,000 minus because as you know we should have $0 under both support costs. So we should allocate all the support costs to the government and corporation. That's why if, for example, we add something under AS or IS, we should add them up and then do the allocation. Okay, here I just write down in a wrong line, so I just delete it and write it down again. And the total should be $24,208,000 again. So the third one is a step down method, allocate IS first. It's opposite of the AS first, opposite of the requirement B. So in this case we should allocate $2,400,000 IS to AS government and corporation. And as you could guess, now we need to add $600,000 and $240,000, add them up together, and then allocate to the other departments. Because we should have $0 in here. So just $840,000 multiplied by 40 divided by 75, $4,048,000. I just missed 1 zero for the first $840,000. As you see, we have $24,280,000 again. And it's the proof that we did good. So for the second requirement, it asks to compare all these three methods together. So under direct method, we have $1,120,000. And for corporation, $1,880,000, which it comes from the first page. And these two allocations that we did recently, these numbers comes from the allocation lines. As you saw, it wasn't so difficult to solve this problem. Just need to pay attention to the details and make sure the total of the support department should be 0, and the total of the operation cost should be equal to the total of what we have in the problem. So you can have these details for requirement 2. This one, requirement 1A, requirement 1 part B, and requirement 1 part C. And for the requirement 3, we by comparing these two numbers, we can see that we allocated more cost to the corporation department and less cost to the government department. I'm gonna take a photo of these 5 pages and put it at the end of this video so you can have access to all these information. And please let me know if you have any other question regarding this question. I hope you find it helpful for you, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.